Why am I doing this later? Because a lot of things have developed since they've announced this tournament. This is my predictions for the upcoming MLS Is Back tournament. Now, only doing this later, as I said, because all the developing stories have happened recently. FC Dallas out. Carlos Vela not playing. Joseph Martinez is still hurt. So, these are immediate gut reactions of who I think will move on, and some of my insight. There's not going to be any bias at all, hopefully. But yeah, so I'll go group by group and what my initial thoughts are on each of these groups and who I think will move on. Group A, the only group that is guaranteeing 3 teams to move on. Orlando, Miami, NYCFC, Philadelphia, Chicago, and Nashville. My immediate instincts for who I think will move on would be NYCFC, Philadelphia, and Orlando. But honestly, any team has a shot of moving at this point. It's a restart, like I said, so teams are just going to be able to go right through with it, I guess. But I pick Orlando as one of the teams just because they play in Orlando. They're used to the heat. They've played through this weather before. NYCFC with the caliber players they got. And Philadelphia would be, I think, the dark horse of this group. Group B. It's 3 teams now. And I assume that they're going to deal it with either points per game scenario, or they're just going to give the teams a free 3 points. Then I didn't see them specify anything at all. But if we're going with the top 2, it's going to be Seattle and Vancouver at this point. Vancouver was off to a very good start. It's Seattle. They're the defending champions. No bias whatsoever. I don't think there's really anything that needs to be said for that. Group C, Toronto, New England, Montreal, and DC United. Immediately, I think it's going to be Toronto and Montreal. Yeah, the Canadian teams are going to come out on top. I think Thierry Henry is going to do a great job with Montreal. And then Toronto's the reigning Eastern Conference champions. Group D, RSL, Sporting K, Colorado, and Minnesota United. I think this is going to be the toughest group, if not one of. I think it's Minnesota and RSL. Gut instinct. Group E, Atlanta, Cincinnati, New York Red Bulls, and the Columbus Crew. Atlanta and New York Red Bulls, there's no doubt for right now. And then Group F, LAFC, LA Galaxy, Houston, and Portland. It's going to be the Galaxy in Portland. I don't think LAFC is going to have a strong attack without Vela. Now that I've selected the 2 teams from each group, now it's what are the remaining 3 teams outside of Group A that'll stand a chance. I think, personally, LAFC will be a 3rd place team. That'll make it. Columbus and DC United. LAFC is still a good team. Columbus Crew's also a very good team as well with the lineup they got. And then DC United, I think, is a dark horse in terms of going for 3rd place. Short and sweet video. I will hopefully film some reactions of the games that are coming up this week. I'll definitely be doing reactions to the Sounders. Multiple games. I say multiple, hoping that's not 2 games that they play. But in the meantime, let's get ready. MLS is back.